Y'all, how y'all doing? Me and old Claude back out here getting at it, boys. Well, it's after lunchtime now. We had to go get some more decking boards. We working on this now. We got our picture framed out, and we like about 6 more 16 footers. I'll show you how I do it, like real quick. What is it? Everybody likes to talk about what pro tips or something. Well, when you can picture frame it like that, it's better to put your saw on a little bevel. You know, I like to do about 10 degrees because you can get your cuts a lot tighter, and it don't push it out as much. You know what I mean? Just use your square for a guide like that. And I mark these in place. You know, just take it on out here. Is it Claude approved? Claude approved? Where'd my damn pencil go? Hell, I lost my pencil, boys. How we went, what I do with it? Oh, there it is. Watch out, Claude. Here we go. So yeah, I put mine down. I come over here and get the square. I make it just a hair long on purpose, you know, with my square. I eyeball it down there and mark it like that, just a fuzz long. Then I said, to me, that's about the easiest way, especially whenever you're doing it like this, in case you in or out just a hair. But when you're done, get out of the way. Make sure you turn the saw right when you cut it. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, just like a glove every time. I'm screwing these down because the sun, you know, likes to pull them back them out, and hell, you ain't got to worry about it when you screw them. I don't know where my hammer went, I lost it. Having to use this one, I don't like this one. I don't know what happened to mine, boys. Alright, we got that screwed down, boom, boom, boom. Well, we got it tacked, ain't got screwed down. Yeah, I don't screw it all off as I go. Every so many boards I screw every one so I can keep it straight easier without having to pop lines, you know. Sometimes there's a couple I like to hit about every one, but that helps out. If you do pop lines on a deck, use white chalk. It don't show. It comes off real easy. It ain't that bad. It's easier to get off, which helps. I mean, you can always pressure wash them. I know when I was younger, Daddy and them, they cussed me out. They didn't like it. I used use red chalk on the deck. They don't like that. Oh, bad edges. All right, that's good enough for now. Go ahead and put one more right here. I got a little too close. Dang, it's hot. It's humid, boys. All right. Go, we'll cut another one real quick. Y'all have a good evening. How's everybody doing? Good. Let's see. There's a little chip. Yeah, she look. Always put your prettier side up, which y'all know that anyhow. I got that right there. So I went and got me another cheap little chop saw to do on my little 45s. I was doing it with the skill saw, but you could tell it's hard to get real good 45s with the. I was doing it, but like hell with it, I didn't want to fight it and keep on. So I just went and got me a little $200 saw, and it helped out a good bit. I got the 12-inch the Milwaukee miter box, the fuel one, but my trigger messed up on it. It's been a good saw. She's about 4 or 5 years old now. I lose track how long it's been. My daddy's like, it ain't gonna last, but hell, he didn't think it'd last a year, but hell, she lasted almost 5 years. It's been a good one. All it was the trigger, I think. I think I can get another one. I need to see if I can get a trigger for it. That's a good saw. Hey, hi. Ooh, Claude. Stand on my board. I got to Yeah, so at least those saws has got brakes on it or whatever. They quit spinning pretty quick. They don't, not bad. That's a bad board. She got a little whoopty to her. Damn it, where my drill go? Ain't nothing we can't straighten up though. Yeah. Pulled her right on home. I got one of those deck bars, joist bars. You know, you hook it on your joist and you pull to straighten your deck boards up. It's in the trailer somewhere. I don't know exactly where it is. I ain't seen it in a while. I gotta get my trailer organized and back on the road, which I will once I get me a truck and everything. I want to get my trailer back going. She ain't a bad one. These decking boards here, you want to run them tight because once they dry out, they're going to shrink and they're going to create a gap. If you try to gap them now, man, you'll have big gaps in it. But when they finish drying, so excuse me, I always run them tight whenever you run them pressure treated. Like I said, you'll wind up with your gap unless they're dry, but you don't never get no dry ones. At least we don't around here. I've been able to find. I need to beat that back in. Nice, good, just the way the board was. Just bad in. I just nailed that off down there because, like I said, the hot tub's gonna sit on it. So, Claude, what you doing? I didn't see no point in having to put no screws in there because it ain't never gonna see won't never see sun. Which this won't either because it's gonna have a roof on it. But still, screws are better up here. You ain't gonna worry about them backing up. They gum nails, man. The sun will back up on them over time. Shoot, I know a lot of builders. They daggone. They'll use 8s on decking boards and screw that, man. You talking about the sun pulling them up? That's terrible. That don't work too good. But when you sub out from a house, sometimes you gotta build certain ways. Away she goes. Oh, I'm itching, Claude. I don't know what's going on here. It's hot, humid. All right, Bobo. I need to get right there. Claude, you're right in the way, buddy. Here, look. Go get out of the way. Don't hit the camera. Use the old square. Like I said, I got this on about a 10 degree, and I'll take the camera and show you. But like I said, you make her a hair. The reason I'm putting it on that bevel, like I said, is because I can make the board longer, and you can keep these cuts a lot tighter without pushing the band out because it smushes just a little bit of the board. You know what I mean? Like you're not smushing the whole board at that point. That's why it's better. And plus, you're not seeing the edges. Like if you didn't have that border and you could see the edge, you couldn't bevel it. But only when you can help yourself out. It just helps keep the board tighter. About messed up on that one. Should be right there. board got a hook to her. Dang, my phone, I'm gonna have to shut her down. She ain't got much battery on her. I mean, recording, or ain't got much recording left. She about out of memory. I gotta get some. I always forget to delete stuff, and I ain't put my video together all the way yet. Been tired. Yesterday it rained me out, and then hell, I ain't been able to get much done the past few days due to the weather. You know, that makes it hard out here. They got a beautiful place here though. I like it. There was some folks out there fishing earlier. They had some pretty good luck. Those ends are hooked or something right there. It ain't terrible. Can't paint it. It'll be all right. All those are doing real good. They're still fine. Just be all right. Boards just ain't like they good as they used to be. There's some they put a toenail in that right there. Put a toenail to tighten her on up right here. She come in just a buzz. Well, I done put a screw. Let me take that screw up. I didn't see. Go right here. I don't like this little hammer. I don't know where mine went. There we go. That worked right there. I don't know where my damn hammer went. Gotta find it. Damn itching. Claude, where my hammer at? You know, Bobo. Need to find her. Where's the old hammer? Claude, where's the dang hammer at, Bobo? I about fell earlier, damn it. Oh, I'm itching. I remember it being down there unless it fell in the hole. It's gonna be covered up, ain't gonna have it. It's gotta be in the truck, probably is. I didn't look up there the other day. Got another box of screws in the truck, but yeah. Try to keep them as straight as possible. It looks the best too. Okay. Alright, get one more right there and we get another board ready. Like, you know, you can't line them, you can't keep them lined up so much over there because how they shrink and take off in the gaps and all. So I told them, you know, I couldn't really, they line up for a minute, then they start getting off, but I never could really start. They never stayed. It'd be all right though. Alright, like this right here, what works best, I think, so trying to measure. I don't know why I got just a hair in it, but yeah. Dang battery, or my storage is bowed out. I need to check it. Like I got the video from last week pretty much put together. I need to do the voiceover for the parts that you know, I got it fast forward in a lot of parts where it shows me building and just doing stuff where we can't really, you know, we just work slow go. It's hard to do this. I wish I could do it all and keep it all entertaining where you watch front to be, you know, from start to finish. Which I mean, I show it all, but like I got to speed it up and talk and tell you what I'm doing and stuff. But there's some talking on there. Y'all see, it ain't bad. I put it together pretty good. Oh yeah, very nice. Hate that little hammer. I'm open for ideas. Y'all help me out on what I need to improve on, get better as far as doing my YouTube stuff. Y'all help me out, please. I said once I've been letting stuff get to me again. I gotta get out of that, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll do better. Like I said, you know, hell, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Alright, well, y'all say I'm gonna finish putting these down. I'm gonna shut this off for now and we'll start getting some more footage up. I'll show y'all when I'm done because I should be able to save enough. We'll talk a little and then we'll talk about the next phase. Thank y'all. Ain't nothing like pure satisfaction. Gotta get it, bo.